Hello, welcome to my channel. So in this video, we're going to be doing a elemental or element based reading, in particular the earth signs. So this is sort of like a collective reading, but for the earth signs of the zodiac. So this reading is specifically for Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And it doesn't matter if you're looking at it through your ascendant, moon, or sun. I'm keeping that open. Okay, so the question for today is, how can earth signs make more money at this time? And I'm not going to tell you that this is a timeless reading, because I know that tarot, you have to, because I know that doing divination with cards is, you have to be very particular about what you ask, what you say, how specific you want your answers to be. So that means that the intention went into these cards that means that I have included in the intentions that I'm asking within for a specific window of time, which is, at the moment, the current energies. This is what you can do at the moment. Okay. So earth signs, these are clearly your cards. So advice that I can give you, accept the natural flow of life, inevitability of things, that things just come to a natural end. I'm sensing that you guys have outgrown something. You've outgrown a situation. Like, as if something is stale or something doesn't align with your internal and external world. Like, your internal world at this time, like your internal world in the present is one way, and your external is a completely different way in your physical world. So accept the natural death process. Also getting rid of superfluous things or unnecessary things, those ways of making money, that situations where you are being complacent, where you are putting in more effort but not receiving the same in return. So you're putting in more effort and you're not getting the return on your investments of effort. So getting rid of things where streams of income that are just barely making you anything. Also the need to finalize things, the finalization process. When we're done, we're done. And don't revert back to doing something. There's some things that you need to do that you need to be finalizing in order to finish something, in order to be in order to begin a new job, career, business venture, enterprise. Also, it feels to me that you've outgrown something. You could possibly be not aligned with something, or you don't share the same values of of your workplace, or there's been a loss of interest. So I would say realign yourself and just really think about what really matters at this time, what really matters to you at this time. Then you'll know the answers will be, I don't know if right now, because this can is also kind of makes me feel like you have, well, for some of you, not all of you, that you have all sorts of things going on. You have maybe you're earning money through a lot of different jobs. I would say simplify. Simplification. It also makes me feel like you need to really do some deep reflection here in order for you to come to the conclusion of a major ending in your life. And with the reflection, you really need to question yourself, what matters to me the most? Does like a higher income matter more to you? Or for others of you, is it a hobby or a passion? And with career, it's really like you're either prioritizing or focusing on getting a higher income, or, and this is where people differ. Like, do you want to align yourself more? Do you want to align yourself more with, do you want a higher paying job or a job that you enjoy doing? So this is where I can understand that for everybody is going to be different. Another thing is make room for something new, that new job or new way of making money. Purification, right? So obviously, like, we have to make new for, we can't keep everything because we can't just handle everything like that. Unless we had superpowers. So make room for the new. And how do you do that? Well, we have to get rid of the things that obviously don't, the things that are not doing anything for us anymore. And you guys, you can read in between the lines. So that could be from ways of thinking. But really, I'm intending this video to be practical things that you can do, like actionable steps that can help you with this. Not as much psychological, but it can work for psychological as well. It's just that for me, I'm just thinking of like how can it be the most effective for other people. So to provide you with more examples, this would be you removing yourself, extricating yourself out of a certain situation, moving forward in life, and coming into terms with something that you can't fix the inevitable, or you can't fix the way something played out. So if you need to sever any ties or like end things for good. Also, earth signs, you need to catapult yourself into this new reality that you desire. I feel like there is a major, decisive, definite decision that you need to be making in your life right now, that you really need to be doing right now. Not only definite, but definitive as well. So it's a final, authoritative decision made by you. So it's saying that This is you giving the power to yourself to make this final decision and not to anyone else. If you want to make a living out of your passion, then you need to be the one having the final say. And to be honest with you, I got the King of Swords a couple of times for you, but I just put it back in the deck. You need to have the final say. You need to be making the last actions here. I'd say, like, you are in this position of power to make this decision, or should be. Also, you need to cut away losses. Don't dwell on your losses too much. Just keep moving. I feel like a major thing in this reading is the element of intention. You really have to be intentional, coming from a place of intention, clarity of mind, your ducks in a row order. You need to be sure, fixed about something before you can move forward. And no, like, avoiding or dilly-dallying or prolonging the process or investing any more time. Just, it's easier said than done, but I feel like you will be obviously proud of yourself in the end. Because like, to me, it just feels like to me, it feels like you're in a suit, like in a big suit with all this material. It's like heavy, and your external, it just, like, your outer self or world reality just does not, your inner is so different from your outer world, that there's this, I don't know if it's like divergence. Okay, anyways, I would say before going through with any major life decisions, make sure that you've made peace with something, come to terms with something, that you need to be feeling this alignment, this feeling of inner harmony within yourself to do this thing. That things need to feel right. This could have to do with timing for some of you. And taking actions on the basis that you're not going back to the old reality or your old life. That goes back to the finalizing of things. So this reinforces my finalization advice earlier. I feel like for water signs there is, not water signs, I feel like for earth signs there is certain actions, tasks that you need to do that are a sign that, you know, you're not going to revert back to the old way of doing things, or just the old way of how things were. So that's it. That's really all I have for the earth signs. So yeah, thank you guys for staying with me here and watching this video. Thank you to those of you who stayed until the end. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. I would appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.